One concern area, Andhra predominantly was into agriculture, and there's a lot of the drive of economy was agri-based industries and agri. Now with the shift focus on other areas, how are you ensuring that agri still becomes the driver for economy? Because agri is also as important as all what you have just mentioned, and people shifting out of agri, will the agri get affected at some point of time? Again, the grassroots gets affected. Honorable CM, when he spoke to the National Council, he said that he lost 2 elections because of his thrust on growth, and at some point of time not taking feedbacks of the bottom. So how are you going to address this time?
Very valid question. If you look at it in the 5 years between 14 and 19, agri was a great thrust area, and agri-allied grew at the fastest pace, predominantly driven even by aqua. Saying that, I actually did a Padyatra before the election, and I spent considerable time in Rayalaseema region. And as all of you know, Rayalaseema is known for mangoes. We are only second to UP. One of the stand that I've taken is we are growing our local variants, which is great. It adds a lot of value, but we should also grow variants that the world requires. So it could be the Japanese varietals, what Europe wants. So we have a clear mission in place. We have picked specific commodities that we want to specialize in, agri commodities that as a state we want to specialize in. This is part of the Vikasit Andhra Pradesh vision. We're going to back it with research centers. So like a great example of that is mango, dragon fruit, chiku, a banana. Andhra is already very big. We can do a lot more. And with the industry support, of course. Saying that there are also like dates is a big opportunity for us in the Rayalaseema region. So we're looking at specific commodities, going deep, backed with research, giving clear inputs to the farmer, and building that out.
Bringing some digital into agri also.
That's the next bit. So that's what brings me to the next bit, which is how do you make agriculture even sustainable? So Mr. Naidu has pioneered the zero budget natural farming. So there are 2 sides of the equation. One is you have to reduce the cost of inputs so that I can be competitive and sustainable. So that's something that we are also working. And then, of course, technology will play a role, not just from predicting market prices, but also understanding the possibility of any pest and how do I control. We've done this in the past under real-time governance. So we're bringing all that back, all the protocols back to that. With regards to feedback from the grassroots, I think we've always lost an election because of that, not because we didn't do work. And that's why our real-time governance is now being given to me. And in this government, in the real-time governance, one of the major things is also feedback. So we're going to take feedback from industry, feedback from citizens, feedback as a family, and look at things very holistically. So education, healthcare, and we have this model called the P4 model where, we want successful entrepreneurs to actually nurture families, nurture villages. And how do you pull people out of the cycle of poverty? Government is very good spender of public money. But then we need accountability to come in at a greater pace. And that's where I look forward to working with the industry in bringing that and hand-holding. And that's something that we intend to do.